Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Olga is here. For those of you who haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell as well to get the latest notifications about the videos I post out there for you guys. And in today's video, I am going to be doing a review of the product I picked up at Ulta, and this is by Julep. This is called Merymatteness Julep Trio, and this is what she looks like. This is a $60 value that you get for $29. I am going to do the swatches, and I'm also going to apply them on my lips. I'm going to show you how they perform. I have to be honest with you, before doing this review, I had already put this color on my lips. I have removed it, but if you see that my lips are stained, that's because of this guy right here. I just can't review something without trying it first and then make up my mind, because I really want to see how the product performs and how it wears. So I had been wearing this for a few hours, and when I removed it, you can see that my lips are sort of purple, and that's because of that color. I literally tried just about anything and I can't get that stain out of my lips. So Julep Merymatteness Matte Lip Mousse Trio includes 3 super pigmented, weightless matte lip colors that glide on mess-free for all-day vibrancy. Weightless formula delivers up to 12 hours of long-lasting color. Benefits include extra finely milled pigments, provide saturated color, antioxidant-rich rosehip seed oil, keeps lips protected, nourished, and never dry. Up to 12 hours of comfortable wear. So it's whipped matte lip mousse in Ooh La La, 0.14 ounces. It's whipped lip mousse in blush rose gold metallic, 0.14 ounces. And it's whipped matte lip mousse in Kiss Me Cherry Liqueur, 0.14 ounces. Now this set also includes exclusive shade in limited edition artist deco. I also, after wearing one of their lipsticks for a little bit, I decided to read up the tips and instructions, see what else are they recommending. So this is what the tips are. Glide the base of the hourglass-shaped applicator along the full part of the lips. Then use the tip for defining with precision, no lip liner needed. And then tip number 2, use a mattifying oil blotting sheet or tissue in a pinch prior to putting on. This will ensure there is no oil residue left on your lips from cleaners and moisturizers, etc. The result is an evenly saturated, longer-lasting matte lip. Each of them contains 0.14 ounces or 4.1 gram of the product. The product is good for 12 months. The product is paraben-free. It is made in USA. It has the bunny sign, so the product is royalty-free. So I am going to open her up. Oh, and I thought it was kind of cute because see how it has this little loop? It could be a Christmas present for somebody. I couldn't wait to do my own review. I had to play with this. So these are the colors. This one looks like it has like little tiny roses. Now I do really like the packaging. The packaging feels really luxurious. These lids feel heavy. They feel nice. I'm really digging this. I really like that. I am going to swatch them for you. So this is what the dark one, the cherry, right? This is what she looks like, and that's the one I was wearing. I'm going to swatch the one with the special packaging with the roses. There is that. And lastly, I am going to swatch this color right here, this beautiful pink. So this is what these 3 guys look like. So right away I can tell you there is something that I don't like about the formula, and I guess if I looked carefully enough I would have probably not even purchased them, because when I was buying them, I thought it was just a liquid lip, and I did not realize that it says mousse on it. So this is a whipped formula or like a moussey type of situation going on, and I do not really like those types of things. Now they are claiming that it's more comfortable wear. That's true, they seem to be more comfortable, they're not pulling on your lips. But because it's a mousse, when I was swatching it, for example, this color right here, the one in the middle, let me just try to do it like that. It was almost like it's dry inside. I am going to put it on my lips and I am going to see, but it's almost like the product has either dried up or it's really moussey or the formula isn't consistent, because the other two of these guys went on better. However, the product seems to be, even though they say it's richly pigmented, it's pretty streaky in my book, you know, like I do not see. It seems like there is a lot of effort you have to put in to really get there. It seems like when you are putting the product on, it goes on and it's pretty streaky, you know, like you can see the stripes. Sometimes there is a skipping of the pigment. You see there is more skipping and there is more pigment, like there is darker pigment and there is lesser pigment. I'm not sure what's going on with that. In theory, it looks great, but on practice, I don't know. So I am going to start with a lighter color simply because I will be progressing to a darker color, and knowing that this color already stained my lips, I don't want to start with it. It was pretty hard to remove. So I am going to go in with this guy right here. And like they were saying in their little tip, this applicator does look like an hourglass, and they're saying to kind of glide the thicker part of it along the thicker side part of the lip, and then they're saying to use the tip to kind of define the edges. So I need to go one more dip because it seems like I'm not really getting, I don't know what I'm getting here. It goes on streaky. It seems like you have to really work to get all of that rich pigment onto your lips. And I was a little bit, I'm dissatisfied. I don't think I like this one, at least. So let's go ahead and progress to this color right here, see how this one performs. I am going to, it does look pretty, I will give it that. It does look pretty, but it's just not there for me. We're going to move on to this color. I am going to put this one on and see what happens. Okay, so I am not impressed. This to me just looks like a dark concealer on my lips. I am not the biggest fan of nude lip anyway, but it's not even the problem. This to me seems to be like it's really hard to control. Notice when I was putting the product on this side, I ended up having like a little bit of goopy stuff going alongside of the margin of my lip. I don't like that. They are claiming that you don't need to use the pencil. You have to use the pencil if you want to really not go outside of the margins of your lips. I think that if you used like a lipstick brush and not like dump this all together and just go in with a lipstick brush, have your own brush to apply this stuff on, maybe you would have a better result. But this to me seems like it's not working for me, not at all. I am going to take this one off and try the darkest color, and we'll see what happens. Even though I tried it already. Sorry, couldn't wait. Yeah, okie dokie. I am going to go into this color right now. And like I said, the only reason I think that I really wanted to try it is because I really liked how this color looked and it really intrigued me, and the packaging is really cute. The product is whipped, like they're saying. It's very goopy. It doesn't go on evenly. You can see that I have like areas where we are having more pigment than other areas. And you can also see that I came out of the margins of my lips. It's just hard to control where you're putting your matte lipstick with this kind of an applicator that they have going on there. And the whipped product, I want to say that this is not going to be approved by Olga Guffey. No and boo. Because I was really counting on it. I thought it was going to be a marvelous deal, and I thought they look very cute. The packaging is really nice. This looks really pleasing to the eye, and this does look like something you would want to go and snatch off the shelf and fall in love with. Absolutely, this one in the middle especially. I mean, it's beautiful with all those lips roses, what's going on there. I do think it's adorable, but this is just not worth your time or effort, because unless you like those types of formulas, like I said, I was not careful, and it does say on the box that this is a mousse, and mousse is something that is whipped, so it is a whipped formula. If I had been careful, I wouldn't be even reviewing this, because I would have known right away that I would have not liked it. But since I wasn't careful, I got it, and of course then I saw it and I'm like, okay, I am going to review it, but I pretty much from the get-go knew I wasn't going to like it. It's just the type of a formula, the type of a product that this is. I don't like those types of things. In my book, if the liquid lipstick is liquid lipstick and it says it's matte, it's supposed to dry on your lips, and it has to be non-transferable. And if I do the kiss test, you see all of this just came off, you know. And also when I tried removing the lipstick off, it has stained, I should say, this liquid lip, right? It's not lipstick. It really stained my lips to the point where nothing I did would remove that color. That was extremely like surprising to me. I did not expect that. When they say some of these claims, I mean, let me just touch base on a couple of things. When you see something on a website that says up to 12 hours wear, a lot of times subconsciously we see the number, we see 12-hour wear. We usually, it's the same thing with pricing, you know, like when you look at those discounts or whatever, the sales, there is a reason something is this price and then 99 cents. We tend to omit certain things in our mind when we're processing information, and we're like, oh yeah, I can wear this for 12 hours. But what it says really is that it's up to 12-hour wear. It doesn't say that this is for sure going to last you the whole 12 hours. No, it just says that somewhere, I don't know, on the 7th hour, on the 8th hour, maybe on the 4th hour. So this is a really, like, there is a lot of margin for error in that up to 12-hour wear. So what I would say is, when you want to try a product, when you're buying something new, and this goes for me as well, so you know, I should be more careful as well. It's very important to read carefully the description, and it's very important to kind of like read it twice to really double check what you're getting yourself into. Throwing it out there, keeping it all in mind. So with all of that said, guys, Olga Guffey does not approve this Merymatteness, I should say, by Julep. I'm sorry, Julep. This looks to me like a lot of effort went into making this. And like I always like to say, somebody did go to work, somebody designed this beautiful packaging and formula. But guys, come on. It's really inconsistent with the pigment, and it's a pain to work with. Like right now, I feel like every time I was trying to put it on, I'm like, do I not know how to put on lipstick? Come on. You know, this is how uncomfortable it is to work with. So with all of that said, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope that you find these reviews helpful, and please let me know in the comments section down below if you have any questions, if there's any particular brand or product you want me to review, because if you let me know, if you have questions, I will go buy it for you. and review the product and basically give you all the pros and cons of the product. I am going to link the information. Even though I do not approve this, maybe there is somebody who likes these guys and maybe you want to go buy them. I wouldn't, but I will nevertheless link the information down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye! Okay, so this is like the next day, and when I was trying to remove it, showers, no matter what I did, it didn't help. As you can see, the pigment is still there.